So, welcome to another exciting moment of this episode. It's in you. So, today with me is the author himself, Dr. Duyilemi A, Felix. So, but before we continue, I would like to take out a moment to appreciate those of you that sent your feedback. So, we really appreciate them. So, keep them coming. And then, in case you have not seen the last episode, you can just go to YouTube and then type It's in You Part 1, and then you get to view the last episode. And then for those that have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel and then click on that notification bell so that whenever we upload new videos like this, you get to see them and then you get to comment on them. So let's continue from where we stopped on the last episode. So we got to really understand where you got the inspiration to write ECU, especially where you got the name from. So with that, sir, I would like to really inquire then, when you got the name It's in You, did you pick something from then, or it was the inspiration of the book? Maybe you got inspiration of the content before the name came back to you, or it was because of the name you now came up with the content of this book?
Yes, you see, somebody said that it's in the moment of your decision that your destiny is born.
Okay.
So when the Mrs. Shaba told me XCU, that sparked inspirations. The seed for this book was born in me.
Okay.
At that particular point, but it was not until about 3 years after that I wrote this book.
Okay, so sir, the point is, when she told you it's in you, the inspiration came to write something surrounding that name, or was it like, okay, years later you just got?
I've been a writer.
Okay.
I've been a writer after even after that encounter. I wrote 2 books.
Okay.
Pick up your broken dreams. Of course, and there's another story too behind Pick Up Your Broken Dreams. And then I wrote The Island of Temptation. Now, even The Island of Temptation too, there's another story behind it. It's like my book is inspired by either an experience or an observation or by inspiration. So basically, I got to write by experience, got to write by inspiration or by observation. Most times it's purely like my recent book, How to Borrow God's Brain to Succeed, and that was purely by inspiration. But this one was provoked by that encounter. So years after, when I was thinking of what to write, I just remember the encounter. I remember what this woman told me that carried me through masters. At that time when I was doing that master, I had nothing. I didn't even know how.
So you were conscious with that name?
I was conscious of that. It's like you meet somebody who just spark something in you. So it's been there. So when I was thinking of what books to write, what title to write on, and that 3 words came back to me. XCU. Now I added, you can get what you want with what you have. And that is very powerful. A guy was confused at a point, and then he just saw this book on his table, and he looked at it, XCU, and then he read the subtitle, you can get what you have.
But I think on that is even another very, very interesting topic.
Great.
Because as it is now, use what you have to get what you want.
Wow.
But I think majority of persons get to view that from a negative perspective. So I was so thrilled when I saw the positive side. We have greatness in us, but we don't use that to achieve our dreams in life. So please, can you really talk more on that?
Basically, you understand that, like one of my favorite quotes from this book is that there's nobody that is born without a seed of greatness in him.
Okay.
So whatever you need in life, there's already a seed in you. Whatever harvest you desire in life, there's already a seed in you. For instance, now I speak. That is one of my core passion. That's what I do. And so by speaking, I've got to get everything I need. Let me give you this particular scenario. When I was preparing for my second semester exams for my master's, I had nothing. I didn't know even how I would eat.
Wow.
Now, but because I read a lot, because I mastered many of these courses they taught us, I was able to teach other students. So by teaching them, I meet a lot of people who just offer to help me, who offer to assist me. Then one day, a miracle happened. I was in a place where some guys were discussing creativity. Creativity and innovation is part of what we learned in the masters. I was so there's this guy who is now my very good friend. We were just looking, said, "Oh, this course is confusing." A lot of them were discussing it. This course is confusing, and I got there and said, "This course is confusing. Is my simplest course. I can teach you from A to Z."
Wow.
And when the guy heard me said I can teach you from A to Z, the guy said, "You are the guy I'll be looking for."
Wow. That's level of confidence.
Yes, then you are the guy I'll be looking for. And at that time, I didn't even know where I would sleep. I didn't know what I would eat to write the exam. The guy said, "Where do you stay?" I said, "Anywhere that is good." And he said, "Okay, let's find an arrangement." And so we went to book a guest house, and he lodged me for 2 weeks for the period of that exams. I was eating all kind of food, all manner of food. We chartered the car from the guest room to the exams, then we would go back like that. So what did I have? The passion I have for the subject, my ability to communicate it, ability to teach other people, give me what I want. What I wanted at that time was accommodation. What I wanted was food and feeding. And so what I had was able to give me that. So when I say you can get what you want with what you have, that means that whatever you want in life, instead of looking outside of you, just look within, and you find out that there's already an answer to whatever you need.
But I think that is on the one side.
Okay.
There are persons in life that probably would have a gift in them.
Okay.
But instead of valuing that gift, they tend to source for other people's gifts.
Okay.
They tend to want to be like others. So what is your message out to this kind of persons? To tell them that, to encourage them that no, whatever you want is already in you.
Very important. See, that I did not naturally be who I am now.
Okay.
When I was I have to refer to my university day a lot. When I was in the university, my undergraduate days, there are guys I envy because I feel they have gifts I don't have.
Wow.
And they sing. Many of if I have a very good friend who sing a lot. I don't want to mention his name here.
I didn't know this
who sing a lot, and I envied him. I wanted to be like him. And so, because I look at what other people were doing, I forgot who I am and what I have. Now, I was the president of a fellowship during my undergraduate days. And now, I was preaching. One day, a guy came to me. I said, "Pastor, I love your message. So powerful message. Why don't you consider putting your message in a book?"
Wow.
That was the first time I thought of the ideas of writing a book. And the guy said he's going to support the book. He gave me 1,500.
As I said, that was a big money, by the way.
To support the vision.
Okay.
And that was when I wrote my first book. Now the miracle happened. When I wrote my first book, I found out that everybody were looking at me as a superstar, a great person. I was surprised.
Okay.
But because all the while I was focusing on other people. I was not focusing on what I have.
What beautiful
Now,
gifts.
the good thing is that my friend I was looking at who sing a lot got my book one day. He said, "Wow." And he told me I wanted to write.
Wow,
But reading your book inspired. And he wrote his first book because he saw my book.
Wow.
And today, quite a number of people have written books. I'm telling you, books because of my book. I've become an inspiration to them. But the fact is that I stop at the point to focus on what I have. Why you appreciate what other people have, why you appreciate what other people are doing, but never forget that there's something in you. Something in you that other people too can celebrate. Something in you that other people too will admire and pay for.
That's what
I'm pay for.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I've sold one book for $34,100, just one book, and books have opened great doors for me, put me on the best hotel, connected me to great people far and wide. So it is because if I was looking for singing,
yes,
there's no way I will be a successful singer because it's not in me.
It's not in you. Okay.
Yeah, so I think I should stop that.
Okay. So I think this powerful point will drive home today's episode.
Great.
So this really got me too. I never knew he envied people for singing because I've never known him to be a singer. So you see, just look within yourself. There is something special and unique that you have. So it's in you. It's in you. So we have to stop here today. So there'll be another exciting episode, another part 3. So watch out for that. So for you to follow us, please subscribe to this channel and then click on the notification bell so that you can see new videos that we upload. And please go to Subcribe, go to Amazon, go to Apple, go to Okada and get your own copy. It's in you.
Wow. God bless you.